Hello, my name is Melinda Estevez, and I am the Business Development Manager for Strategic Accounts with Oceania Cruises. I get to work with amazing partners such as the CruiseWeb. I would like to thank you on behalf of the CruiseWeb for joining me today for a sneak peek of our Around the World 2024 voyage. With Oceania Cruises, you will explore the globe in comfort and style. And as our tagline says, your world, your way. This allows you to select the amenities that fit your vacation preferences. We're an upscale cruise experience at an amazing value that you won't find with premium cruise lines. There are three areas we focus our attention on because we believe it makes all the difference between a good cruise vacation experience and a truly unforgettable one. First is how you experience a destination through your time ashore. It's all about how we curate the travel experience. Second is offering highly personalized service and a country club casual atmosphere. It's the small luxury ship experience on board. And third is serving the finest cuisine at sea to rival the best restaurants ashore. What we do better than anyone is create exquisitely crafted cuisine. Now, what is the Oceania Cruises small ship luxury difference? Well, we're able to provide a high level of personalized service. In today's hectic world, we know just how important meaningful connections are. And with us, you'll be sailing with hundreds instead of thousands. This creates an atmosphere where it's easy to make connections and to be part of the Oceania Cruises family. Our staff will get to know you and anticipate your needs, and that's not something readily accomplished on a much larger ship. And our country club casual ambiance means that you can leave the gowns and tuxedos at home. The atmosphere on board is relaxed and comfortable and never stuffy. It's perfect for making new friendships. And it's not just the size of our vessels, which make them so welcoming, it's also our design philosophy. When you come on board an Oceania Cruises ship, we want you to feel like you have just stepped into our home. All of the furnishings have a high-end residential feel that is a far cry from the cookie cutter furniture you're going to find on so many chain hotels or even aboard some of the larger cruise ships. Our commitment to culinary excellence is evident from the beginning, from the very moment you step on board. If you enjoy fine food, you will absolutely love dining with Oceania Cruises. After all, we are a cruise line for foodies. Created by foodies and serving the finest cuisine at sea has been our passion and a hallmark for our brand since its inception. It all began with the inspiration of our executive culinary director and master chef, Jacques Pepin. Jacques has inspired our culinary team and our culinary passion to create the finest cuisine at sea, to rival Michelin star restaurants ashore. I love a particular quote that Jacques has shared with us over the years. Food, for me, is inseparable from sharing. There is no great meal unless it's shared with family or friends. Entertainment options on board offer everything from taking in Broadway shows to gambling in the casino to listening to piano tunes and martinis. Our ships are smaller, but they boast big ship amenities. I recommend heading to Horizons at the top of the ship when we leave for port. Horizons features floor-to-ceiling windows and offer 180-degree views, making it the perfect spot to take in the best views as we sail away. You can enjoy a craft cocktail and listen to piano tunes at martinis, where it's intimate enough to meet new friends and strike up an actual conversation. After dinner, the lounge is the place to be if you enjoy musical performances. Or perhaps maybe you prefer to spend the evening gaming in our Monte Carlo style casino. Now, one of my personal favorite pastimes is finding a quiet spot in the library and curling up with one of my favorite books. No matter what your interests are, we have a variety of experiences waiting just for you. You can enjoy one of our Go Local tours to take you beyond the tourist sites and introduce you to the fabric of a local community. For instance, a Go Local tour may have you enjoying a home cooked meal inside a private residence, or maybe even meeting some local artisans, bakers, and fishermen. Our culinary discovery tours have you learning all about cultures through the lens of local cuisine, where you will actually learn how to cook all of the local foods. Or we have our wellness tours by Aquamar. Our wellness tours provide plenty of opportunity for active excursions. You can imagine yourself just bicycling through the local streets or maybe even practicing yoga on an island. We offer evening excursions as well, which provide a whole new perspective on ports of call, where you get to enjoy traditional cuisine and entertainment ashore before returning to to the ship late night. And of course, we offer small group touring, which provides a more intimate experience since we accommodate just 10 to 16 guests on those tours. So, no matter what your interest is, if you are visiting a destination for the first time or returning for the 10th, we have plenty of options for you to choose from. Now, for the exciting part. Our 2024 Around the World in 180 Days voyage aboard our small ship Insignia is truly the grandest of our grand voyages. We know that our world guests are passionate travelers and want exclusive access to the world's most renowned cultural treasures and national wonders. So we've carefully crafted this voyage to provide you with one of the most memorable experiences, including access to over 100 World Heritage Sites. Our Around the World 2024 voyage will be available to book through the cruise web on March 2nd. This voyage traditionally sells out very quickly, so it's highly recommended that you reach out to your travel advisor from the cruise web ahead of time. This amazing journey of discovery begins in Los Angeles as the Insignia sails across the Pacific. She'll begin visiting the Hawaiian Islands, French Polynesia, and the Samoan Islands. She then heads further south to the fjords of New Zealand and adventures down under, exploring the eastern coast of Australia. Continuing to Asia, you'll have a chance to immerse yourself in the sought after Bali, the Japanese culinary capitals of Tokyo and Kyoto, all before venturing to China, Malaysia, Vietnam, and the dramatic landscape of Ha Long Bay. The exploration continues along the eastern shores of India, the Arabian Peninsula, followed by the jewels of the Mediterranean and the northern reaches of Europe. Finally, crossing the Atlantic to crown the journey, visiting Canadian and New England shores before concluding this epic voyage in New York City. We'll get to visit 96 ports of call on 5 continents, exploring 34 countries. Carefully crafted to give you more time in port, we offer 24 overnight stays, providing so many overnights that you can opt to take an amazing selection of 26 optional multi-day overland tours. Or perhaps you may just want to relish in the luxury of time while you're in port. Our around the world cruise provides you the convenience of choosing from various ports of embarkation. I mean, after all, we are, our tagline does say it's your world, your way. So the first option is to set sail for the 180 days from Los Angeles to New York on January 14th, 2024. Or if you prefer to embark in my hometown of Miami, you will board the Insignia on December 29th for the 196-day voyage. Now that to me sounds like the perfect way to ring in the new year. And it's not just about where we take you, but the experiences we provide throughout the journey. And since we couldn't highlight all 96 enticing ports of call right now, we thought we would showcase a few exclusive experiences during this journey. We'll include 5 of these exclusive shoreside events specially curated for our around the world guests. The wow of Australia. I mean, this is so beautiful. The world's oldest rainforest, enchanting wildlife, Aboriginal Australians recognized as the oldest continuous culture on Earth, and the Great Barrier Reef. Australia truly brims with incredible cultural and natural wonders that combine to create an absolutely astounding destination. During this exclusive shoreside event in Cairns, you will actually get to gain insight into this magical place. You will be welcomed by its traditional owners and hear from local experts who will share their stories and how the landscape has changed over their lifetimes, as well as how practices have evolved to ensure a sustainable future for all of its life forms. You will also be able to savor some of the world's finest wines along with engaging entertainment. Ooh, just imagine experiencing the splendid pomp and circumstance of a grand evening at the Royal Citadel in Hue, the former imperial city of Vietnam. You will receive a regal welcome as you arrive at the entrance of the royal palace and are donned in royal costumes in preparation for the festivities. You enjoy cultural dance performances accompanied by the sounds of the royal court music, which has actually been recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. The emperors even declared it as the official court music and has become an essential part of the royal palace rituals. You will then feast on a dinner fit for kings with culinary selections served from the royal family that were served to the royal family. And of course, we will have free-flowing wine. Oh, an evening of traditional Seville. Oh, this is so lovely. Just imagine. After a day of exploring this beautiful Spanish city of Seville, it's time to immerse in the colorful culture and festive atmosphere of a traditional Seville fair hosted at a charismatic estate located on an olive grove farm. You will actually be welcomed by flamencas and enjoy refreshing cocktails during a lively horse show, and you'll get to enjoy the visual feast of lights and costumes and tradition as they unfold. Later, you will get to sample delicious, authentic Spanish dishes, such as paella and some of the local tapas, accompanied by the beautiful sounds of a traditional woman's choir. The experience is made even more special with a cooking demonstration. And of course, being in southern Spain, you'll enjoy the mesmerizing and electrifying flamenco show as you enjoy dessert. We've designed this itinerary with 24 overnight stays to provide you with more time to immerse yourself in the destinations. There's ample time to savor dinner ashore and discover the many top UNESCO World Heritage Sites featured on this voyage of discovery. Let's explore just a few of the magical places we'll be overnighting. If you imagine paradise, I'm sure that you have an image that probably is very similar, if not perfect, in resemblance to Bora Bora. There really is nothing quite like it. The scent of vanilla welcomes you as you cruise into the dazzling lagoon. There are many adventures to enjoy during the day, like snorkeling among the brightly colored marine life, or maybe taking an off-road adventure on Le Truc, or enjoying a day of relaxing on a mantu, your own private paradise with the whitest sands and clearest waters you could ever imagine. Better yet, having the overnight in Bora Bora gives you the opportunity to enjoy sunset sailing in lagoon and offers a full another day of exploration. Packed with 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Japan's compelling imperial capital of Kyoto is less than 50 miles from the port of Kobe, which is also close to so many wonderful experiences. So having an overnight here is the real true advantage. You can visit the ancient imperial capital of Nara, which has its own share of UNESCO sites. Nearby, well, the gilded tigers adorning the Osaka castle can be found even closer to the port. Kobe itself has plenty to offer, from parks and museums to chic restaurants. Or maybe you're someone who would enjoy a traditional tea ceremony performed by geishas in Kyoto. Or perhaps you may want to go for a hike on Mount Roko outside Kobe. Or maybe even marvel at the Osaka castle. This port of call lets you experience some of Japan's greatest icons. Long before bucket lists, there was Luxor, the site of the ancient city of Thebes, and a breathtaking monument to the awesome power and wealth of the Egyptian pharaohs during the 16th and 11th centuries BC. Can you just imagine standing in a 50,000 square foot hall? I mean, just beautiful columns towering over 80 feet. It just sounds so surreal to me. For all of the beautiful views there, you could even take in a different view, perhaps even a life in the desert. You can travel to a settlement and sip tea and break bread and learn all about the nomadic culture. Or for something a bit more indulgent, you can opt to spend the day relaxing in the Red Sea Riviera, known for some of the best snorkeling and diving in the world. Throughout the voyage, you can choose to delve deeper into the regions we visit with 26 multi-day adventures. These optional overland tours range from the iconic Great Wall of China to the Great Pyramids of Giza and the legendary Taj Mahal. So let's take a look at just a few examples from Cochin, India. Here we have our 3-night overland tour Himalayan Kingdom of Nepal. And it's pretty easy to become immersed in the culture of Nepal. This country is shaped in many ways by its snow-capped Himalayas. The backdrop looks especially dramatic while flying by the iconic Mount Everest, yet the cities offer many surprises. Imagine seeing extraordinary stupas rise above the Bhutan. These are mound-like structures used as a place of meditation. Or perhaps witness the unique Nwari architecture, which is unique to the Kathmandu and well represented in the Bhaktapur area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You'll likely see hundreds of examples of traditional architectural style. You'll even have the opportunity to have an audience with a Kumari, living goddess, watch a prayer offering at a Hindu temple, and even see how the singing bowls are used to heal by sound. We have our 3-night overland tour, Tigers in the City. This tour contrasts the magic of exploring the UNESCO heritage city of Jaipur with a safari-style game drive into the Ranthambore National Park. We begin by exploring Jaipur, the pink city of India, located in Rajasthan and named for the dominant color scheme of its buildings. It's also known as the Paris of India. We then travel into the national park. This vast wildlife reserve was once the former royal hunting grounds of the Maharaj of the Jaipur and known as home to the Royal Bengal tiger. As we explore the jungles and gorges, this is the best place to observe tigers, leopards, marsh crocodiles, sloth bears, and sambar, India's greatest and largest native deer. And for those days you just want to relax on board, you may want to sign up for a class at the Artist Loft. This is where you get step-by-step instructions and workshops. You can learn to paint, draw, work in sculpture, or even improve your travel photos with one of our photography workshops. It really has a wonderful, wonderful benefit of immersing yourself into something new. The 2024 Around the World voyage features numerous complementary amenities, especially when you factor in our everyday amenities that are included with every cruise we offer, coupled with the Life Choice Plus and the exclusive Prestige package. Included amenities are free dining at all of our specialty restaurants, free unlimited soft drinks, cappuccinos, espressos, teas, juices, free still and sparkling water, free shuttle service from ship to many of our city centers, free room service 24 hours a day, and free concierge service. We also have free gourmet canapes served daily in suites, bars, and lounges, and we have free cocktail receptions hosted by our captain and senior officers. And of course, our free artist loft workshops. No matter which around the world itinerary you choose to select, be it the 180-day or the 196-day voyage, you'll receive O Life Choice. Now, for example, on the 180-day voyage, you'll receive 2-for-1 cruise fares and free first-class round-trip airfare, and then a choice of the following: up to 78 free shore excursions, or the free House Select Beverage Package, or the free $7,800 shipboard credit. So whether you really like to get out there and explore the shore excursions, or you prefer to have a nice glass of wine with your meal, or maybe you would prefer to use the shipboard credit to enjoy a nice relaxing spa day or many spa days, the choice is yours. Plus, we have the exclusive Prestige package, which includes free prepaid gratuities, free onboard medical care, internet, laundry service, exclusive shoreside events, the Visa package, free luggage delivery, a free one-night pre-cruise luxury hotel stay, and free round-trip transfers. Thank you again for taking the time to join me today and embarking on this amazing journey of learning about Oceania Cruises around the world experience. I would like to thank CruiseWeb for inviting me to host this presentation. We have a few extra minutes, so I'd like to open it up for some questions. Okay, here's actually a really good one on dining. It asks, they ask, do you need to make reservations for dining and is there an additional cost? So um, for our grand dining room, you do not need to make any reservations at all. Our grand dining room is a open seating dining where you can eat whenever and with whomever you choose. You do want to make special reservations for our specialty restaurants because our specialty restaurants do require reservations. However, there is not a cost. We do not charge additional to dine in our specialty venues, restaurants. Oh, here's a really nice one. How many people does our ship hold? You're right. We did speak about how our ship is small and it holds only 684 guests on the Insignia. So imagine with only 684 guests embarking and disembarking every time we stop at a port of call, it's very seamless and easy and very quick. Are there movies on board? Your rooms are actually going to have a smart TV where you can select from an extensive movie library that we offer. And well, I'm just about out of time, so I just want to take one more question, and then anything that I did not get to, someone from the Cruise Web will be sure to follow up and answer all of your additional questions. And the last question I'm going to take for the day is, what date is this going to be available to book? Okay, so we will actually be opening for reservations on March 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern. And again, I really do recommend that you partner with your travel advisor at the Cruise Web early, as we do tend to sell out rather quickly. In fact, our last around the world cruise release actually sold out in one day. So definitely partner, before March 2nd and get together with your travel advisor, tell them what you're looking for, and hopefully they can grab it for you that morning. Thank you again so very, very much for joining me today. I really appreciate your attention and I really look forward to welcoming you on board Oceania Cruises around the world in 2024. Bye-bye.